Archer Queen is here. Archer Queen is strong, and let's just jump right into some matches and show you how strong this deck really is. It is super powerful, and it also is super heavy, so you cannot make mistakes. We're gonna break down how to play this deck, how to smoothly transition into victories, and well, we're gonna take down Barbarian Kings all day, every day. First off, what we are gonna be doing versus Barbarian Kings is kind of upgrading my Electro Wizard. And the reason why I like upgrading my Electro Wizard is because the Electro Wizard is going to be our carry versus Barbarian Kings. It's very, very important that we make sure to understand our carries. Electro Wizard will carry Barbarian King, which is going to protect us very, very heavily, versus stun heavy decks that are going to be running Mega Knights and Electro Wizards and stuff like that. Big combinations are going to be our Healing Ranger and potentially even our Magic Archer. The Healing Ranger is going to be unstoppable for that. And if we need extra firepower to really knock down our opponents, we are going to use our Magic Archer. As you can see, we're playing a Barbarian King, which means we are going to need a little bit more firepower. And what does that really mean? Well, that really means we are going to have to upgrade our Magic Archer and our Electro Wizard here if we want to be successful. The goal is to have only a 0-star Prince, a 0-star. Oh, look at this guy. This is actually insanity that he just did that. We have to figure out a way to clear him out, and he's playing some pretty good plays right here, and that's a little bit awkward for us, him throwing out his Prince just like that. Gonna be able to do a lot of damage with that Prince as well, stealing that one mainly from the curse tile. So all right, so he pretty much cursed tiled and got the value from that just right then and right there. Not really too big of a deal though, because our Prince is going to deal with his Barbarian King. We're going to be upgrading. I mean, I really want to upgrade the Magic Archer here, and I just want to ready it up. This is going to allow me to really damage this Prince, do a little bit of extra damage as well, kind of get away from everything. And it does kind of stink a little bit that he did take me down right there, but we are going to have to clear him out if we are going to be successful in this matchup. Got it, stun him, didn't. And now we're really, really in trouble here because this Prince was in the perfect position with all of his other minis. All right, so now we're in a situation where, well, we have to find a way to really shut him down and be successful. First off, I want to put down my Healing Ranger because that's what I think is going to be the best thing that's going to win me this. And then, like I said, if we are going to want to win this, we are going to need to get our Magic Archer, and we're going to need to upgrade our Magic Archer as well. This is a lot of damage though from his minis. As you can see, he's pretty much just clearing out my little guys. Gotta be able to stun him here. Not going to be able to do too much, as we still have not gotten off any value whatsoever with our E-Wizard, and that's just a big yikes. But we now know what we have to do if we want to win, and that's kind of upgrade our Electro Wizard to make sure it actually gets a shot off here in order to be successful. So Electro Wizard upgrading is going to be what we are going to do, and we really can't do anything else because we don't have the elixir for it. As you can see, a 2-star E-Wizard isn't 100% necessary, but it is going to be the answer here. That's hopefully going to be enough for us to win. All right, got to be able to just shut him down here, and this is looking pretty decent for us as we do a lot of damage with our Archer Queen. Archer Queen is gonna carry us to victory. What a clutch up there in round number 5. He had all the answers, or so he thought. Prince and Miner is just an absolute insane combination to deal with, especially if you're playing an Archer Queen deck. But if you are Enchatin and if you follow the strategy that I told you, it is 2 stars on your Magic Archer, 2 stars on your E-Wizard. Sometimes you can get away with 1 star on your E-Wizard. You don't always need to do the 2nd star, and just, well, we're going to be doing this again. This time, the exact same combination, but Maybe I'll do a 3-star Magic Archer and only a 1-star E-Wizard. There's a lot of things that I can do in order to be victorious. We can also not play our Giant Skeleton. That is also another strategy that's very, very strong, and that's what we're going to be doing here. We're going to be focusing on not using our Giant Skeleton to really pressure the opponent. So we are going to be doing some pretty good work here to this Barbarian King. Barbarian King kind of annoying, but that's all right, as we get the 4 damage from our E-Wizard. Right here in round number 2, we are going to be upgrading our Electro Wizard. Actually, we're not going to upgrade our Electro Wizard. That's a mistake, because we need to figure out whether we want to do the Clash, whether we want to do the 2nd star, whether we want to do the 1st star. That's kind of, this is the safest way to play versus Barbarian King players, which are everywhere, and I want to make sure I show you the safest way so you can pick up the most amount of trophies in your matches. All right, so round number 2 is coming out here. He's kind of just waiting and relaxing. I'm waiting for him to do something. He's got to figure out something to do as we're just sitting here. You know, we're kind of sleeping. Miner is what's going to be played. That's okay for us, as he is going to win this round, but that's okay. We do have all the answers that we're going to need for this Magic Archer Miner combination. Not really too concerned about this at all whatsoever. All right, so now what are we going to do here in round number 4? Well, I could get out my Giant Skeleton. Giant Skeleton is probably going to be the number one thing that I have to do here. We're going to do the Giant Skeleton, and we also are going to upgrade our Magical Archer. The Giant Skeleton is going to take care of his Magic Archer, and then we are also going to hopefully be able to clear him out here. Got to be able to stun, got to be able to do a little bit more damage. All right, so this is pretty bad, as that actually cleared me out a little bit too fast there. Needed just another split second, but that's all right, as we're going to lose round number 3. Round number 4, what do we need to do? Well, Prince needs to come out, and then we have a couple of things we can do. E-Wizard is going to be looking pretty solid as a option, but we can't really afford to throw out my E-Wizard yet, and the reason why is because if I throw out my Electro Wizard, it could backfire on us. If I do the 3-star on the Electro Wizard right now, it could backfire on us very, very heavily if he does play, let's just say, a Prince. It doesn't look like he's going to be playing a Prince anytime soon. We're getting a lot of value here with our minis. Got to be able to stun him, got to be able to do some extra damage here, which is exactly what is happening, and that's going to be a victory in round number 4. Round number 5, what are we going to do? Well, we see what he's trying to do. I don't think he has a Prince. We have 9 elixir. So what is this 9 elixir going to do for us? Well, we are going to upgrade our Electro Wizard once, and then what we can also do is put our Healing Ranger right here, and what that's going to allow us to do is to knock down a lot of HP on his Magic Archer, and that's really what's going to be important here if we are going to want to win this matchup. Magic Archer got to be able to do a little bit more, not going to be able to do too much here. We are in a little bit of a problem area, but it might not be terrible. Oh, we lose here in round number 5. The Mega Knight coming out of nowhere there takes us down. Unfortunately, that was a interesting deck. I've never really seen that much of a deck. I got to give him props. I mean, there's nothing really I can do about a Mega Knight. It's just too tanky with a Barbarian King. But all right, now we're going to be getting into the big boys. And what do I mean by that? Well, it is the Shield Maidens. The good thing about the Shield Maiden players are we do have our Healing Ranger. The Healing Ranger has got to be the carry here if we want to be successful. Healing Ranger definitely has to pick up a lot of value as well if we are going to be successful here and taking him out. Got to continue to heal everything up. We might lose, but we might actually win here. This is looking actually pretty good for us. And we will win here in round number 1. All right, so now when we play a Shield Maiden, what do? We max out our Healing Ranger. That is the number one thing that we want to do. If you want to win, you're going to have to max out the Healing Ranger. That's just bottom line what we're going to need to do here if we want to win. Super is going to heal a wider area, and we are going to ready it up. All right, so everything is looking all right. He is also going to have a healing ranger of his own. This is going to be kind of annoying for us, but it isn't going to be like the end of the world. And the reason why I say that is because we are going to potentially be able to win this. It's going to be tough. And maybe, no. We're going to lose here in this round, but that's all right. We need damage now. Damage is how we are going to win this matchup. And what does that mean? Well, that pretty much just means we are going to need... Ooh, we do have our prince that we could do, but not yet. We did win round number 2, so sorry, round number 1. So we can now play down our magic archer. Magic archer has to be the carry here for us. It has to just do more damage. That's really kind of the number one thing. We do get the beautiful nice. He did enough damage to me to go invisible before anything bad happened, and now we're looking great. I really like how this happened. I really like how everything was moving, and I think I'm going to 3-star that and upgrade this to... Man, I really don't want to upgrade this because it could backfire, but that's all right. We're going to upgrade this to a 2-star. If I lose here, I will have 9 elixir, and that will be something that I'm going to have to deal with in the next round. But right now, we're looking pretty good. Everything is taking a lot of damage. That's exactly what we need to have happen. Everything is healing, and just like that, taking care of the hard counter Shield Maiden has never been easier. GG, well played right there, taking 2 out of 3. Shield Maiden overpowered? You better believe it.